Imagine a life that looks perfect from the outside. Endless applause, dazzling lights, a love story everyone envies. But one day, the man at the center of it all opens up. What he says isn't pretty. It's raw. It's the kind of truth that makes you hold your breath. He used to be the guy who had it all figured out. Charming smile, quick wit, a career that never slowed down. For years, he swore off the idea of settling down after a short, tough marriage that left him wary. He laughed it off in talks, saying he wasn't built for it. While others built families, he threw himself into work, causes that mattered, and nights filled with easy company. On the surface, he was fine alone. But deep down, there was an emptiness that success couldn't fill. Then, everything shifted. It was a relaxed evening at his lakeside retreat. A friend brought someone new into the picture, a sharp, accomplished lawyer focused on global justice. She wasn't impressed by fame. She had her own path, her own fire. From the moment they met, something clicked. He later described it as the world tilting. Their connection grew fast. Soon, he was on one knee in the most ordinary spot, heart pounding, waiting for her to find the ring he'd stashed away. It turned into a mix of nerves, chuckles, and a desperate urge. His age was catching up, and he couldn't wait forever. She said yes. They tied the knot in a romantic city, with loved ones watching and the world cheering. It felt like the start of something unbreakable. He changed trading late nights for family mornings. When their twins arrived, he called it pure magic. They created a life together, a peaceful home in the countryside, a foundation for good, blending brains and heart. She battled in international courts. He told stories through film. They seemed like the ultimate team, but perfection has a way of cracking under pressure. After more than 10 years, the shine started to fade. Publicly, they were still the ideal pair hand in hand at events, raising kids with grace. Privately, their worlds pulled apart. She took on a big teaching job across the ocean. He chased a dream on stage that he'd held onto for ages. For the first time, oceans separated them, not just schedules. Those in the know whispered it wasn't just busy lives. It was a quiet test, unspoken. She stayed with the children in her structured world of books and briefs. He rehearsed into the wee hours in a bustling city, facing empty evenings that brought back old habits. Distance like this wears you down, a friend shared. They weren't clashing, they were just drifting. He once bragged they never fought, painting a picture of flawless harmony. But experts say that kind of calm can hide storms. Unsaid words build up until silence takes over. Her days overflowed with meaning classes, cases, impact. He respected it all, but it stirred unease. When they met, he felt outmatched, older, less driven in the same way. The years between them, once a spark, now felt like a divide. If this story is hitting you hard, please share it with someone who needs to hear that even the strongest bonds face real tests. The turning point came on a glamorous night out. They shone at a major award show, all elegance and unity. But as the evening stretched, old temptations crept in. After years of holding back, he let loose one wild night that left him regretting it by morning. He tried to play it off as a funny slip. The world chuckled along. She did and single quotes to her. It wasn't just a party foul. It echoed the past self he'd left behind, the one who treated excess lightly. She'd chosen the steady version, the father, the rock. When he brushed it aside, she stood firm. Friends said she made it clear. This wasn't something to ignore. It shook him. The man who controlled everything suddenly saw himself unraveling. They escaped to their countryside haven, hoping quiet would heal. Mornings apart, evenings strained. Talk stayed surface level. She craved stability for their family. He sometimes chased the thrill of old freedoms. Rumors flew by early. That year, whispers of a break, kids in one country, him in another pursuing the spotlight. They video called daily, sharing kid moments across the miles. But weeks turned to months, and the gap grew emotional. Her routine was ironclad. His was chaotic energy followed by hollow quiet. Both valid paths, but love strains when pulled in opposite directions. Headlines fed on the silence. No denials, just quiet. He felt the ache of missing home sounds. She needed space to think. Then, at a film festival, they stepped out together, arms linked, smiles bright. The crowd roared. Doubts paused. Was it real mending or just a show? Insiders wondered if the calm was genuine or covering sorrow. She spoke publicly first, in a chat about her work and friendships, praising his support through her big moments, like handling the kids so she could shine globally. It sounded thankful, but tired, like holding on to memories. He heard the undertone. Fame's weight pressed on him. He just wanted to be a partner, not a story. When he finally talked, it was soft, honest. No big statement, just truth. Marriage evolves, he said. It's gripping tight as life shifts you both. He admitted the grief of feeling distant in the same room. No drama, just slow fade from time in miles. They were human, balancing love with who they were. Yet her words hinted at fight left, lucky every day, cherishing their family of 4. Maybe honesty could bridge it. By year's end, the fairy tale had taught hard lessons. Smiles continued, but joy felt muted. They chose more space, not rage, but reality. She flourished in order and duty. He in reflection and roots. Kids bound them, but paths diverged. At his age, mirrors showed where. She powered on, unstoppable. Their home turned thoughtful walks among trees, sips of wine not for fun, but comfort. He missed the proposal nerves, the dream of forever. Kids' visits brought light. Calls stayed kind, focused on them. Some believe they're rebuilding quietly. Others see an end approaching softly. Their tale shows love's price against fame, age, separation. Can it endure? What do you think? Does true love conquer all that? Drop your thoughts below. If this moved you, hit like, subscribe, and share so more can feel the weight of these hidden struggles.